We are live. Yes, it's legal, and yes, it's happening. We are on the pre-show. Welcome.
Oh no.
Damn, I can't say any slurs now.
Happens. Happens often.
Yeah, because you
There
were
are other
saying
ways
so
to make
many
fun of the
before.
French.
I think there were two jokes going on at once. I didn't catch either of them. Something about the French.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, welcome, Chino.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did we manage to accomplish the reading?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Hey, he got it.
I mean, if you did, we could just stall for time. We're pretty good at that.
We
No,
already,
it's
we already
not a
stalled for
problem.
half
It's
an
not
hour.
like anything major happened this week. Or...
No, nothing really happened, yeah.
Yeah, you know, there's just the incident and the other incident.
What
Yeah,
an
that's
incident.
true. I don't know why I bothered
What do you-
reading, honestly.
What are you talking-
Yeah.
Nothing happened this week. It was just bonus.
All that
week.
happened is we proved that I can tell the future.
That's true. That was the one big thing I took away from this week. Like last week just made you think that you were wrong. Last week just made you think that you were wrong, and then it said Uno reverse. And Mochizuki said, no, you know what? I think Aztec was right all along. I think he was cooking. I'm going to change up the plot to make him right.
Retroactively.
It was impressive, really.
Advanced
Talk
tech.
about a retcon.
Get pinged, idiot. Again. Wow. Pinged in my Discord server, discord.wolfborg.com. Can you believe it? Holy shit.
It's more likely than you think.
Yeah. Aztec, did you
People
finish
are just
watching?
getting their popcorn.
That's true. Did you finish watching Leviathan yet?
No, I haven't watched any anime since then.
Okay. I haven't either.
Hello.
Or not, I haven't watched the live and since then. I need to though.
I'm here.
Welcome.
It will still be my
welcome.
recommendation.
I hear.
though.
You're looking,
Base,
you're looking
base.
a little different. Right? Have you changed something about yourself?
Does she?
Do I?
The icon
Did
looks
you
the
change your
same.
username?
No, I didn't.
It's always been.
Has it always been like this? I just haven't noticed.
It's been a Remy Alice for several weeks. I remember
It's
because I
been
keep
that, yeah.
correcting myself when I say the name.
I'm sorry, Ari. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, you fucked up. You fucked
Are you
up.
questioning the Yuri beside the name? Like,
Oh no, no. I didn't even notice that until you pointed it out. Actually,
The Yuri tag.
I didn't even.
Never
We're
questioned
Uma
the Yuri.
posting in the book club chat? Hell yeah, let's Uma post more. Wait, Chino, who's your horse girl? Who's your horse girl?
Tokai Teo, but I'll never get her triple crown.
Oh, base.
believe in yourself.
I believe in you.
There was one time I had #1 favorite for every single race of the triple crown, and she did not get first place a single time.
Oh, shit. Oh, I've been slowly trying to grind up other horses so I can get Daiwa Scarwa to fucking win. Come on, Daiwa.
I grind them up in the glue.
Listen, I'm working on it.
You Axel serious?
I'm working. I got the Max Kita-san thing that's been going out. I got the Max support card Kita-san now. All right, so it's all gonna work out.
Yep, none of what you said's in the Bible.
I don't want to hear it from the Yu-Gi-Oh bro. All right, half the shit you say with that, I don't fucking know a single thing you're trying to say. I don't want to hear it.
Here's the thing. That's half. For me, it's 0.
Okay, base. More horses are being posted. Some better than others, we'll say.
Each one surpassing the last.
I did in fact remember to delete that one horse guy picture from last time, okay? It's not in the scene. It's not getting turned back
Hey,
on.
Why'd you delete it?
This is gone.
Why?
It's because it is. It's gone. And we got a minute and a half before the ads are done, so. Oh.
So much violence today.
Lady Galaxy just quote retweets the Blue Sky post about it and just writes decapitation joke. What? What,
I
what do
don't
they
see
mean
what's
by this?
confusing you about it.
What do they mean by this?
Oh, by the way, so I am still in this
Decapitation
by the
joke.
way.
What'd you say, Shadow?
I'm still in Soul's gift they posted.
Oh, the Yoshi hammer? Yeah, it's a good gif.
Very good one.
That's a good gif.
I'm not sure if it's quite as good as but Yoshi was not amused.
I started watching because I never watched Angry Video Game Nerd or Nostalgia Critic at all. I've only seen like
So you're hopping on now?
Yes.
Why? Why now?
I don't know. I just kind of felt like it. So I've been starring all of the Angry Video Game Nerd videos,
Wow.
and it's been an interesting journey. It's been a very interesting
I
journey.
bet.
Is it taking you
No.
back to the past?
Play
Yes.
shitty games that suck ass.
Shadow
Yeah,
wasn't
true.
even
Too
born
far back.
then.
That's true.
Fuck, he is that old, huh?
Listen, he has a way with words, okay? He has a way with
He
words.
certainly does.
This shit brings my piss to a boil, alright?
Oh my god. You know what? Let's cancel today's reading.
We're just gonna watch Angry Video Game Nerds? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just do it. I
I
think
don't
I
think
just...
I've ever actually seen one of his videos.
See? I'm not the only one! See? It's not just me!
No. The problem isn't that... The problem isn't that you haven't seen them before. The problem is that you're deciding now, in 2025,
Is
is
it
the
not allowed?
perfect time to start watching.
Are those videos just not allowed to be viewable anymore? You guys say this like his videos are bad.
Yeah.
Is he canceled?
Yes, they're all outlawed.
I don't think he's been canceled. I don't think he's done anything bad.
She did not say canceled. She said outlawed.
What?
That's
No,
different.
Aztec.
the government
Aztec
is going
literally.
after him.
Aztec
as he
literally asked if
fucking
he was
speaks.
canceled. Okay.
Yeah, but Anne said
I was
something
responding
different.
to Aztec though. So
Yeah,
Okay.
the men
You
is
watched-
yeah,
canceled.
Anne was
You watched
responding to me
Outlaw
saying I'm not allowed to
Material.
watch it anymore. Okay. Keep
can't
up.
believe you're
Keep up.
canceled.
All right. I
As
can't
far as
believe
I
I'm
understand
being
it, more
canceled for saying
seriously,
I decided to start watching Angry Video Game Nerd. What the fuck what's the problem with it?
This is a hell of a way to start book club.
I'm waiting for the ads to
Sorry.
finish. It can't
Sorry.
start till the
I
ads are
remind
done.
you about our Olive Garden tangent from last week.
This is bring my piss
No
to a
one's gonna
boil.
give
I
you
gotta
their
say.
Twitch Prime if you keep this up.
Wow, it's fucked up.
Chef being canceled yet again.
All right, ads are done. We can begin. I'll make sure all the streams are up. All of them should be up. Yeah,
No, I'm
YouTube is
good.
working.
No.
All right,
Okay.
yeah, you can leave. You can leave. You don't have to stay. All right, we're going live. Welcome everybody to another exciting week of Anime Book Club here on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, all at the same time. Here this time to continue our discussion about Pandora Hearts volumes 15 and 16 this week. But before we get into that, let's introduce everybody else who's here to discuss the volumes for this week. Starting in alphabetical order as usual, Arimia Alice, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Arimia. I like shonen shit. Today, before book club, I finished Rebecca. By
Oh.
Daphne
Oh.
Dumar.
We're gonna talk about that one later.
Okay.
Oh.
It's
Book
a
club
classic.
after hours.
It's a
Classic,
classic
alright.
gothic novel. Basically, this woman becomes the new bride of a man whose wife tragically died, and they're
Whoops.
rich. And it's a psychological horror thriller, probably thriller, I guess.
It's definitely psychological.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot longer than I thought it'd be, but towards the end, it very much ramped up, which was nice. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
New Degree Man chapter comes out next week. Yay.
Yippee! Thank you for that.
It's not a trick.
Oh my god. Next up, Aztec. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Aztec, though this week I also answered a Nostradamus.
Oh, all right, true.
I usually watch Isekai crap,
Whoa.
and my
Usually.
recommendation for this week is a new anime called Leviathan, because it's based off an actual fucking book I read in like early high school. I don't know, 15 years ago.
It's good so far.
The general idea is it's like alternate history World War One, except one side uses biological weapons and the other like
Yeah,
not
that's
biological weapons.
They're like bio
the
creatures
plague.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
biologically
thought you were gonna say
engineered
horse
animals
girls.
as weapons,
No.
and the other uses mechas.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. So it's very good. I've heard good things. I've only seen so far the first episode that me and Esther watched together, but I have heard other people online, other like anime YouTubers I know, say that it's like their anime of the year. It's like really, really good. So I'm excited to continue it.
It's got all 12 episodes out on Netflix.
Yeah, you could go check it out right now. So thank you for that, Aztec. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
All right, sweet. Next up, Lady Galaxy. Introduce yourself.
Oh no, that's me. Hi, I'm Marianne, or Anne, whichever you prefer. Recommendation. I've been playing this really obscure game called Silent Hill 2. It's pretty good.
Never heard of it.
Is that a new one?
Yeah, actually. Although I'm not playing the remake. I'll play it
Oh, okay.
eventually. I just haven't gotten there
The
yet.
OG.
Yeah. It's
Is
really
that
good.
one of the new like Five Nights at Freddy's or?
I will kill you where you stand.
It's a side story to Deltarune.
Oh, okay.
That's true.
Oh God.
Is it?
Honestly,
That's true. Angela's in both.
Oh, all right. Interesting.
Oh.
Anything else?
Stream Constant Companions Deluxe.
All
The
right.
Tammy page. It's good.
Yeah, that's true. It is good. Check that out if you're interested. Check out all those things if you're interested. Next up, me, Pandora Borg, aka Wolfborg, aka Chaplin, aka the best book club host you've ever heard of, as long as you've only seen this one. I would recommend this week. I'm trying to not look over at my English Idle Story Volume 2 copy that came in the mail yesterday, because I've already hyped up Idle Story many times, which you definitely should check out. Now that there's 2 volumes, you get to meet all of the girls that are in it too, okay? But if I were to recommend something else that is not that, I would probably recommend, I'm trying to pick like one of the new shows from this season. Oh, I liked the that Bad Girl anime that was this season. It's a
Bad Girl.
It was from a 4-coma from the same magazine that New Game was published in, so the cute at a carrot thing. Very cute.
Comes back to New Game.
I mean, always. I mean, so if I remember the plot right, it's this one girl is trying. Is pretty much hardcore as a crush on the student council girl, or something like that. Some kind of like school council person who's like enforcing the rules or whatever. Trying to get her attention by trying to pretend to be a bad girl in order for her to like talk with her more. It's very cute. It's very nice. So go check that out if you're interested in that. I think I just heard a fucking firework. Are we serious?
America wins again, chap, is all I can say.
It's been like 2-3
Maybe
weeks.
it's
Are
British.
you shitting me with this? Anyways,
I think
that's
you're legally allowed to murder them at this point.
It's the
That's true.
British.
That's true. They won't even know that I'm, murdering them because they're just gonna think it's more fireworks. So it'll be fine.
Yeah, they keep setting off fireworks.
Yeah, that's how it goes. All right. Well, that's all I got. So next up, Sinner Shino. Introduce yourself.
Yep, I'm Shino, the resident girl enjoyer. I already recommended Uma Musume last week, so I guess I'll do something different. I'd recommend Soundless. It's a really good Dempa Yuri VN, but you have to read the content warnings. And there was a really nice art book that came out recently. It's good. Good stuff.
All right, hell yeah. Go check that out if you are interested in that. Next up, Sinnerman V4. Introduce yourself.
I am Shadow. Chap, would you take a guess what anime I'm going to recommend this week? Take a guess.
I have no idea. Recommend it.
Alright, with vengeance, sincerely, your broken saintess. Not because it's good, but because it's so bad, it has to be seen. I'm not sure if it's as bad as X-Arm, but like, we're pretty close. It might be worse.
I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know how they did it.
I'm gonna be honest. When we watched that one, I don't think I paid attention. I was like paying attention to something else at the time, mostly because I thought it was ass. So at some point, I'm probably gonna go back to better appreciate just how bad it is.
Please
For
invite
context,
me
for
when
those
you
who
do
haven't seen it. It kind of looks like someone took a.
No.
web
Let me explain. Let me
novel.
explain this thing. I have the perfect explanation. Okay.
Okay.
It's like if Shep put a gun to me and gave me a couple frames of anime and said, "Hey, Shadow, animate this."
It's probably true. Aztec, how are you gonna describe it?
I was gonna say it looks like somebody took the web novel, chucked it in a photo editing tool, and waved some stuff around.
That's probably accurate. Yeah. Wow, Shadow, your animation
This is
skills
the
are
power of
insane.
AI.
Listen,
For
from what I remember, it still looked a little better than X-Arm, so I guess there's that.
I don't know though. Is it?
It was consistently bad instead of like T-posing occasionally.
True, that's true. That is true. All right, anything else, Shadow?
Okay, but what's worse, consistently bad or just like bad, very bad?
One can give you hope and take it away. The other, not to bother.
Anything else, Shadow?
No.
All right, thank you for that. Next up, Emily Fan Club. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm the Emily Fan Club president. My recommendation
Secretary,
this week-
treasurer.
No, I am the alpha and
Mascot.
omega
Oh, okay.
of Emily related activities. If you
Ever?
have any questions or complaints,
To
send
be a
them
p-
to my secretary.
Do you have to
who
like
is
apply for the fan
Arinia
club?
Alice.
Do you have to apply and like pay dues?
No,
and-
everyone's in it.
Oh,
Everyone's in it already. It's
You've-
Has this
it's
been
op-
approved by the author whose name I
At
forget?
birth?
I'm checking my notes, and
Mochizuki.
it does seem that all of you are on the list.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, I wrote everyone's name on the server.
this feels like a
Are
like a
there
death
dues?
note.
Here,
Does my
Do
username
we owe
count
money?
as my name in this case?
I mean, we do a little fundraiser, every once in a while. Yeah, just the usual
So
thing.
you need a tax man. Okay, I understand. But
Couple
yeah.
hundreds, once a year. Keep the things moving. Keep Emily's hair moisturized. It's very simple things.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. Oh, okay.
It's really hard to be the Emily fan club president.
Well, what does the Emily
But
Fan
the
Club
work's
president
gotta be
recommend
done.
this week? What do you recommend this week?
I recommend I am getting into a new RPG series. It's not new. It's new for me because I didn't finish it. So I'm starting from the
Nice.
beginning. It's Legend of Heroes. So, or better known Trails, the Trails series. It's a JRPG. I didn't finish it because they just decided to drop the series when I was playing it. So they were like, "Oh, hey, that sequel? It's really good. It's really popular in Japan. We're not going to bring it out here until 2018." So I am replaying it. They're going to make a remake of the first game next year. So I would like to finish them in time for the remake so I can be all caught up when it comes out. And it's good so far. I'm really enjoying it. It's a really nice story, very nostalgic. The typical RPG turn-based mechanics. It's pretty fun. It has cute story from what I remember. I don't think I remembered any of the story, but I'm enjoying it.
All right, seems fair. What was it? Is it Legend of Heroes or is it Trials?
Legend of Heroes, Trails. It's known as the Trails of, because they're all called that.
Okay, like Trails of something maybe.
Yeah, but the full title's Legend of Heroes.
Okay.
It came out on the PSP ages ago, and they just brought them all to Steam. So they have quote unquote remastered versions, not quite. The UI is updated. But they all have PC versions now. And yeah, that remake of the first game is coming out next year with 3D, full. And these games have full voice acting and stuff, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, okay, all right. Interesting. I may have to check it out. If it's on Steam, right? You
really
said it's
good.
on Steam, so yeah.
Yep, it's on Steam. Goes on sale pretty frequently, at least from what I've noticed.
Okay, I'll have to keep an eye on it. And check that out if you were interested in that. Anything else, Spaghetti?
No, that's it. Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
Try dill pickle flavored popcorn. It's really good.
I had to stop you at dill pickle.
No.
I think.
It's so good.
I do have to stop you there too, actually.
It's so good. Emily
you're
loves
putting
I
it.
dill
simply
pickle-
will not be doing this,
Not
but
only-
I'm happy that you enjoy it.
Yeah,
Not only is it-
I like dill chips, so maybe.
You will
Okay.
like it. If you like dill chips, you'll like it.
You're defiling my popcorn with
Or
this?
I
I'm
did like
sorry.
20 years ago. I don't think I've had them since.
I
But, you know.
want what I want. I saw it and I put it in my cart and I put another bag in my cart. It's delicious.
Where did you see this? Like
A
in a
store.
normal store?
Yes, it's a
Normal store.
Normal store.
No, we went to the dill
Shop on
pickle
there.
store.
Of course.
I'm at soup.
Soup.
No,
I was gonna say,
the
go
Boy
like the popcorn
Scouts,
store?
the Boy Scouts selling the popcorn. They just started offering dill pickle popcorn, and the old ladies in the area
Yeah,
were just like, "What the
Buy
fuck?"
it.
They're just like, "What the fuck?" All right, thank you for that. All right, let's get started with this week's discussion about Pandora Hearts Volumes 15 and 16. I mean, there's not much to discuss. Nothing much happened this week,
Like
so
that.
maybe we should just wrap it up. I mean, there's nothing really happened.
All right, good job, everyone. See you next week.
Oh, it's great.
Peak.
Great
Yeah.
talk.
I guess we can talk about a few things that might have happened offhand, like Elliot
So about
fucking
Jack.
dying and Jack betraying us in the
people, I guess.
end. Fucking Vincent being the headhunter all along, Uno reversing us to make Aztec correct, and Leo becoming
It's funny
fucked
that
up
they
and
decided
evil.
to just gaslight you specifically.
Me specifically.
There was
What
the
the
board
fuck?
Sorry,
game.
Aztec specifically.
Aztec, it's fucked up. I mean, no, it gaslit me too, because I was like, oh, I guess Aztec was wrong with his prediction with that, and it just is going to be,
No,
and then it turned out to just be.
right.
Okay, it's like not only is because Aztec's
correct.
prediction, if I remember correctly, was that Vincent was actually the headhunter, but it was through split personality reasons. It doesn't
Yeah.
seem like it's that the split personality bit. It's just he has
No.
2 contracts, and it's just like this.
Which was a different thing I called last week.
Honestly.
Oh, okay. There you go.
While you're in the contracts on top of each other, why not?
It was like, hey, if multiple people can have one, then one person can have multiple, right?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
I thought it would take a bit longer to get to it, but
They just were like, oh, you know what? Mochizuki's like, oh shit, he said that. I should rewrite this right now. Rewrite it right now. That's what happened. Yeah.
You can see the patch notes for chapter volume 15, 16. You can see the patch
I-
notes.
Not like this. No.
no, Mochizuki can't rewrite. That's why that guy doesn't have eyebrows in one show.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
that was one of the bonus memes this week, right? It was just the Barma. They forgot to draw Barma's eyebrows in one volume.
Oops.
I liked how there was another one that wasn't. There was another bit this week that just wasn't a part of a bonus meme. I think it was like Echo just going, "Oh, Oz saved my master's elder brother's thing about the like listed like 7 layers of things, and then it was just underneath very tiny in parentheses see volume 3 or something." I was like, wait a minute, this isn't a bonus meme. This is just Echo's just like this. All right, cool, hell yeah. Let's go. I liked that. That's to me, it's like a fun little comedy bit in this giant pool of fucked up other developments. So many fucked up other developments. Okay,
where we that Yora is now gone. They've exited the main story.
Yeah, Yora's gone. Thank God. Fuck that guy. Okay.
I love how we had the debate last time about did he actually kill them, and the immediate start of the next chapter. No, he's dead. He's dead.
They were just. I thought it was gonna be like maybe he's not dead yet, but there's gonna be like a whole like thing before he dies, like a speech or like back and forth. We just go to this, and it's just like, all right, well, I guess he's dead. Like, all right, sweet, that's cool. Just get that guy out of here. The main thing that
we finally killed a few people, though.
Yes.
It took a while. But we finally got there.
Murder.
I say yes, but also they killed my boy Elliot, so fuck this shit. I'm out. Okay.
Elliot.
I did also like Elliot.
Elliot was great. Okay. Elliot was great. Oh man. God damn it. What a way for him to end it too, with the whole sequences. Cutting back to him saying, I hate self-sacrificing assholes, and then he ended up having to be in the end in order to save everything. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Mochizuki knows how to cook in some ways with his writing. I will say this. This is very good with that. But it started with mostly focusing on the realization to Elliot, continuing on him finding out and realizing that he is the headhunter, or at least is associated with Humpty Dumpty. We find out later he was not actually the headhunter. He was just a contract with Humpty Dumpty, who effectively was copying the decapitations, which is effectively just what the headhunter was doing, which made them everybody just basically call them a second headhunter, like a copycat headhunter or whatever. So
yeah, chap, I wonder where I got decapitation joke from.
No, I understood where you got it from. I just thought it was funny that you wrote it. Because that was all you wrote. It was just decapitation joke. Like, we had somebody raid our channel once. I think Shadow was there once. We got raided, and the raid message was just raid message.
That's really good.
Fantastic.
It just reminded me of that. Okay.
Hold on. You can give raid messages?
Well, the raid message is whatever you spam in the chat once you actually join in. It's a concept that I don't think I've been telling you guys to do, because I tend to end stream with not many viewers, so I don't really try to be like, all right, everybody, let's type in our raid message now, when like there's like maybe 3 or 4 viewers, half of which aren't even there at the moment. So, you know, one of those things. But typically that's what you do. But anyways, we're not here to talk about Twitch memes. We're here to talk about Elliot dealing with all of the things he's finding out that he's been contracted with Humpty Dumpty the whole time, and he's been made to forget many things, and now he's finding out, or at least we're finding out, I forget who finds out what and when. Leo has known about this stuff pretty much the entire time. That's before we get into everything about Leo. Leo had a whole bunch. Look at our thumbnail this week. Like, we had so much going on. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So we had Elliot realizing that he's associated with Humpty Dumpty and needing to self-sacrifice himself in order to try to save. I believe the goal was for him to try to save the other orphans by sacrificing himself. and the way we were doing it would get rid of Humpty Dumpty. Am I correct in this, or am I misunderstanding this? It's been a while since I started off after last time. I read the beginning of the first volume immediately, and then I didn't finish the other volume until later today. So some bits of the first volume may be a little foggy for me. If I recall correctly, it was something like he self-sacrificed to save the children and remove Humpty Dumpty. But that confused me too, if that was the case, because then it sounded like it was revealed later that if the core contract child of Humpty Dumpty dies, it just goes to the next child. So I
took it as him like not being willing to put killing him on somebody else.
Okay.
Because like if he just didn't do that, then somebody would kill Humpty Dumpty, and then they'd find out, oh, I just killed Elliot.
Right.
Yeah, Vincent was like, okay, so you can have I can either kill you, or Oz can kill you. What do you want? I was like, fuck both of you. I'm gonna kill myself.
Pretty much.
And yeah. And again, you know, at the shots of his like hero shots of that, just being like, I deny all of you. All right, all this bullshit. I'm done with this shit. While also just remembering all the shit he said about self-sacrificing fucking idiots. And he's like, well, fuck all this shit. I'm out. What a way to go. What a way to go. It's only after he's gone, okay? So many people in the story, too, are just like, you know what? Maybe he was the GOAT, okay? I think, like...
Vincent. Even
Vincent. He was like, you know what? You were. Yeah. You were him. You were him. What are we gonna do with that Elliot now? I think we gotta pack it up. Okay. As soon as I saw like halfway through volume 1, that one page is all black and just has white text that said Elliot is dead, I was like, all right, so the story's over, right? I mean, what else is there to talk about?
What's left? You know.
What else is it? I guess we could talk about Leo's stuff as well. We could talk about like Leo. I guess we could talk about Leo is actually the next reincarnation of Glenn. It's a little detail, but I guess we can talk about that.
Stuff.
No, that doesn't seem important.
Yeah, you know, why would anyone even care?
So, Leo, we find out all this stuff, and Leo's going into his role more, learning more about what happened from Vincent, or more details about things that happened from Vincent. Vincent's revealing also that Vincent was actually the headhunter who has 2 contracts. He's got the Dormouse. No, not the Dormouse. Wait, yeah, the Dormouse. Yes, I was getting confused with Raim's March Hare thing. But yes, he has the Dormouse, and he also has the Queen of Hearts contract. He was the original headhunter who, if I remember, he killed members of the Nightray family who were scheming to like try to kill or do something about Gil,
and Elliot too.
And Elliot. So Vincent went to take care of them, and Elliot's Humpty Dumpty stuff was just mostly triggering to kill people that were like vaguely threatening, like Elliot, I guess, in general. But, you know, Vincent's just kind of built different. He's just like, you know, I'm just gonna kill you because I just want to make Gil smile, okay? I just want Gil to have a good life, so I'm just gonna cut off a few heads. I'll just do this. I'll do this no matter what Gil wants. Based.
Boss baddie.
Vincent had also been the one who killed the old guy and the other girl that we saw that was protecting one of the seals and broke that other seal. I'm surprised you could remember the name. These were characters we knew for like all of 2 chapters.
It's a friend I have, chap. That's why.
Oh, okay. I mean,
that's why I know how to pronounce it.
That makes sense. That makes sense. For me, it wasn't a matter of pronouncing. It was just a matter of remembering that they were given names. I honestly didn't remember that they were given names.
You know what? Fair enough. I don't blame
They were gone
you.
so fast because Mochizuki got tired of them. I was surprised.
Mochizuki at it again.
Okay. So Leo is the reincarnation of Glenn, and learning all this stuff, Vincent has basically vowed and said, I will do whatever you want. You can basically be my master now, as long as we are planning to get the intention of Abyss so that you can kill me and or make it so that I never existed so that Gil can be happy, or something to that effect. And Glenn, soon after, when he's talking to Oz, is just like, actually, I just want to kill the intention of the Abyss. I want to destroy this shit. And in order to do this, it's gonna probably, like, if it requires another tragedy of Sablier, we're gonna do it. I don't really give a fuck. It's just gonna be done. It's gonna be done. Also, Leo cut his hair. This is apparently very important.
And he's not wearing glasses anymore.
He's not wearing glasses anymore. Cut his hair. So, from what I recall from the flashback about him, it was because he is now the reincarnation, he just kept seeing, like, gold stuff floating around or whatever, that nobody else could see. So he felt like he was, like, seeing things, but that was just, like, the reincarnation souls, I guess. He grew out his hair long to, like, not see that stuff, I had assumed. I wasn't entirely sure, but I had just assumed that that was the case. Because there was a lot of his backstory that was just him doubting whether or not he is normal and, like, not the weird one in the group. You know, which was unfortunate that at the time he was paired with Elliot, who was just having his memory get fucked with by Humpty Dumpty, which did not help with did not at all help with Leo being like, why do our stories always seem off? I thought that, am I the weird one here? So that was a part of his backstory. And also, so he had gotten taken in. Apparently, at some point early on, Leo's mom had died. I think they said there was, like, stories people said about how she died, but it seemed like they weren't really sure how she died. But however she died, and he was eventually taken in to the orphanage area, where, you know, that's where he started pushing other people away, like the other kids away, and he was like, once you push them away, like, once, they all have issues, so they'll fuck off from me, and so I could just read my book. So we have another character who's has a different approach to dealing with trauma. His is escapism. He's like, I don't have to deal with remembering who I am or anything about my life as long as I'm reading a book. So we do, in fact, have an escapism trauma response character here. I don't remember if we had one prior, but I just noticed, like, how much it focused on that, and, you know, that was a thing. And what else do we have with his backstory? Because I think that was, like, a lot of it. Yeah, so Vincent vowed to, like, work for him, and Leo's just like, sure, can you, like, cut my hair first? Can you just cut it and trim it real quick, and then we'll get going? And then he's got a new look, and immediately we cut to like Oz and everybody being like, yay, we get to go have fun today. We get to not get involved with death and murder and destruction every 5 feet.
They get involved with death and murder.
And Mochizuki looked directly in the camera and said, everything is about to go wrong. Several people are about to die.
The gang gets involved in death and murder.
What a twist.
Funny thing.
Oh my god. I was like, why are we doing this whole pose? Yeah, we get to go have fun, yay! And I'm just like, oh no. Oh no. For a moment, I thought to myself, oh, maybe after all of that, we're going to have like room to breathe for like one chapter is going to be like a bonus meme chapter. But then I remembered complaining about that towards the beginning of our reading. I remember complaining about like, what the fuck? Why was there just one random fucking arm wrestling contest chapter that just kind of threw
why
in
not, Chef?
Oz's uncle coming back or whatever? It was kind of weird in the scope of everything else going on. Now I find myself kind of be like, oh, maybe it'd be nice if they had a little like fun chapter or whatever. And
that's how they get you, Chef.
They did have
done to you.
We did slide in some funny bits in between all the stuff going on there. But I think at this point it was mostly just Mochizuki's just like, all right, the plot's pretty much going on like so much stuff, and I have a literal ticking clock element on like all of these characters with Incuse. So I can't really fuck around too much, but I can throw in some like comedy.
We're gonna have
like,
a little bit of fun.
Expressions and lines and stuff. You can have Echo just reference directly a volume from like ages ago, and then like the dialogue will just say, see this volume, or you have her say funny stuff. You know, you can have a little moment where Oz and Gil are arguing with each other, and Alice is just like, I can make you feel better, I'll bite your cheeks, or whatever. Like, you can have little moments like that when they're both just trying to like brush her away, be like, just stop trying to bite us, what the fuck? Like, yeah, little moments like that. You know, that's the little fun bits. But then I will say though, I didn't mind the Leo showing up and they get into a conflict with Leo. Like, all that stuff seemed kind of cool, but it went from, yay, we get a day off, to, all right, this is a nice looking table, let's sit down here, to, Leo is sitting at the table right behind you. Hi, I finally found you. Oh shit, we were being lured out the whole time. Which, like, Oz is pretty much just like, yeah, it's break, probably trying to lure us out, or somebody from our group just trying to lure us out. But I guess
accuse him.
Yeah,
we have started to notice a pattern.
But I guess it was like a little bit of an Uno reverse this time, I guess, because the point wasn't to lure somebody else out to go after them. The point was actually to get Oz and their group away from the grandmother character whose name I can't remember. What was her name? Her name wasn't Sharon as well, right? I forget what her name was.
Jap, you're being a little forgetful.
Well, do you remember what her name is? Why don't you fucking say it? All right, so you can't fucking tell me that. You can't be like that. You can't do that.
Yeah,
so anyways,
I forgot.
Okay.
Do you remember?
Right. Do you remember? Do you remember? Yeah, that's what I thought. See, everybody's judging me. Nobody's remembering. Okay, so let me tell you, her name was Cheryl. Okay, that was her name. All right, remember it.
Oh yeah.
Remember it.
So what was her name again?
Silent Hill reference?
I will say I love this one is like one of my favorite arts.
Oh yes, I'll show it. It's really good.
Series.
Wait, what is the version that you have here? God.
I just found this online.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is
I'll find the page.
The Empress. It's got the colored.
Yeah, the.
No, I just meant like all the.
Version, but that's I don't know what that image is from specifically with all the stuff.
Yeah, I was.
Like
I'll grab it from the volume. It looks like they like did some weird staticky thing to like filter out some Japanese text that was up there or something.
Yeah.
I'll find it though. I got it here.
Great job.
That's one of my favorite arts of the series.
Here it is. It's very, very good.
Yes. So good.
Save. Show. Boom.
Like, it's relatively simple compared to all of her other compositions, but you know, sometimes simple is good.
It's just missing break.
Just missing break. and
many things are missing break.
Looks so great in here.
He's the one taking the picture.
True.
He's not.
True.
The girl reading this, yeah. I
From in front of a balcony.
Yeah, what?
Yeah,
Look,
yeah, he's
done weirder things. Is the problem.
He throws Emily up up in the air with the camera.
Oh my god, no.
It's very nice. It's very good. Yeah. So this is the shot that we see once like it's Leo's at the table behind Oz, being like, "Oz, it's time for us to talk." And then we see this, and you're just like, "What the fuck? Holy shit! They're all dressed up. What's going on?" And then we get into the chapter, and oh boy, we're fighting. I think. Well, first it does like the flashback to Leo's life stuff, how he got to where he, like the justifications for him being the way that he eventually has become, and why he's now fucked up in evil. Oh, most of why he's fucked up in evil now is finding out the truth about Glenn, and it seems like he's slowly starting to regain parts of the reincarnations. And even this week, I think he had said like, well, this is where Leo's duty ends, or like obligations end, and Glenn's job begins. We're starting Glenn's story now. So essentially, I think as well too, they was he always called was he called a Night Ray or a Baskerville? At some point I think Vincent had called him like Leo Baskerville, but I couldn't remember.
Yeah, Vincent calls
Yeah,
him
he did.
Leo Baskerville.
Yes, okay. I didn't know if he called him like Night Ray or Baskerville, but I guess it makes sense Baskerville because he wouldn't officially be a Night Ray, he'd just be Leo.
Yeah, he's the new Glenn, so he's a Baskerville.
That's true. That is true.
Glenn too.
Glenn's so good. You got a second one, and a third, and a fourth. I'm assuming there was several more prior, but
There's a lot of Glens.
there was at least one more prior because Humpty Dumpty exists, right?
There may be quite a few Glens. Yes.
Okay, maybe.
There's a
Perhaps.
Glen among us, chap.
But the important thing about Leo was that because Leo existed, was it no, it wasn't Leo, because Glenn existed and he was from the past. I remember this was a detail because not Glenn, Gil, because Gil existed, okay, and he was supposed to be the next person to inherit the Raven. They couldn't use the Raven or something until me grew up to take it. Was that? I'm trying to remember, right? Because I remembered we saw a scene where Vincent just kills several more of the Night Ray family. I think he just killed like the current head of the Night Rays or something, whose name I also don't remember. The actual, I don't even remember if they told us the current head's name. Killing him of the Night Rays. Essentially, the Night Rays are done at this point. We have Vincent and Gil that seem to be left, and from what I recall, both of them are actually. I mean, I do know they're both just adopted because they're from the past. So, yeah, shit's fucked for the Night Rays. That shit's fucked. We have Leo has a chain himself now. I don't know if he had it before or something. He's got a big, what was it called? A Jabberwock chain?
Yeah.
It is a funny name.
What
What's
is a
a Jabberwocky?
Jabberwocky? Yeah,
Yeah, that's a funny name.
what is a
character
Jabberwocky supposed to
from-
be?
It's from Mouse.
It's a kinda dragon.
Okay. Let me find a photo of it. What are you gonna say, Spaghetti?
I think you can interpret it. It's actually a chimera. So it's just described as having like the body of a dragon. It's got a fish head, I think I remember, and falcon, like a pair of talons, is how it's described as. But a lot of people have just kind of gone with the chimera thing and just made whatever. But I think traditionally, maybe like a dragon, just basic dragon looking creature is what I've seen for the most part.
Okay.
Interesting.
There he is.
And the dodo also made a feature too. Fucking Kevin had a dodo.
Kevin of all people.
He just had that lying around.
He is a dodo bird.
was like, why does Kevin have a dodo?
Why don't you have a dodo?
I'm not Kevin. I don't say thou and
Not many people are Kevin.
Hoomstuv.
Most people are Kevin.
Most people are not Kevin. This is true. There we go. Okay. And yeah, so it looked freaky at first to me, and then I was like, all right, actually, this fight scene's cool. I don't mind. I think it rubbed me wrong. I don't know what maybe it's the eyes or the mouth or both. It did not rub me right looking at this creature. I did not like this painting, Charlie, but the fight scene itself I thought was cool, so I was like, yeah, it's fine. I do remember other people in the story just being like, is that a dragon or something? So anyways, they're trying to fight this fucking thing. They're doing it in the middle of the fucking city too. So they're like, what the hell is all that? Why are we doing all this? Like, it's in the middle of the city. Like, there's people here. What the fuck, Leo? And Leo's like, I am fucked up and evil now. I do not care. He looked at the camera and he said that. So
I listened to the entire Linkin Park album.
Is that what it does to you?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, it
Right,
just happens.
know.
I mean, and then we're also cutting to scenes of Barma betraying Cheryl, the grandmother. Right after, by the way, it seemed like we're having a little conversation with Oz, Gil, and Barma. It seemed like they're explaining information about the next seal. They're like, okay, there's like 2 seals left, and pretty sure we know where one is at this location. It's got these hidden passageways designed by the Night Rays, and then I need help for understanding this scene. And then it cut to Oz saying, oh, I guess the Academy must have one too, right? Because that also had secret passageways done by the Night Rays. And Barma was just quiet, and then it was like, yeah, so anyways, this seal is over here, and it's got this, and like the other characters are still like confused. Well, I'm trying to understand if I understood this right. Did he just not pick up on that info and he was just realizing that now, or was he like surprised that Oz figured that out? I was trying to understand what happened there.
Page this was on?
This is on I want to say in volume 16. I'm trying to find the page here myself. It's when the Oz was talking with Barma about the location of the next seal. This is before the betrayal stuff, because they knew about the seal stuff by then. I'm trying to find it here. It's probably somewhere in early volume 16, maybe closer to before they left. Let's see, I'm looking. Because I just remember being like, what the fuck is he confused about? Did he just figure out something he didn't? Or what's going on? What's happening? Well, maybe it was at the end of volume 15. I can't seem to find it now. But I know it happened.
Oh, I found it. It's chapter 100 or page 116.
Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, it looks like he's just kind of off-put that Oz stole his thunder for the reveal.
Okay. Because I was confused. I didn't know if he was saying. I didn't know if he was confirming that that's correct, or if he was just talking about a completely different location afterwards. I was like, oh, okay. Well,
Like, okay, just take the spotlight, you little shit.
Happens. Yeah, anyways, we know where the seals, or at least one of the next seals are. He had specifically said, we know where these 2 seals are. We're gonna ignore one of them, I guess, and go for this one. I think it was either that, or like we just don't know where one of them is, or something to that effect. But anyways, they're going after the plan. At some point is there's one of the seals. and they're gonna try to focus on that one, particularly that one. That was the discussion, at least before Barma started blasting. There's a betrayal.
Oh boy, was he blasted!
To be part of the Baskervilles, to be a part of them, because Barma's just like, listen, Baskervilles, kind of their stocks are rising. All right, I gotta jump ship now.
Baskerville stocks are rising.
I need to make sure the Barma name lives on. I don't gotta deal with it. I'm not here for loyalty. I'm here for survival. Okay, so sorry, Cheryl. This is where you gotta go. Happens. And then we get into probably the biggest of biggest twists here.
Biggest, you say?
Yeah, because we had a whole nice moment, okay, of Oz trying to talk down Leo, being like, we don't have to fucking fight. We can talk this shit out. And Leo's just like, we're not friends. We never would have even met if it wasn't for me happening to exist near Elliot. Okay, we're nothing. Like we wouldn't have met without that. And Oz is just like, I don't fucking care about that. I like you as a person, and I'm glad we got to meet. Is that so fucking bad? Is that the worst thing in the world? And Leo's like,
yeah,
damn, fuck. He might be right. Eventually, after a punch to the face to sort him out, and then remembering.
Damn, bro is cooking.
and then Elliot or Leo remembering Elliot, like being like, "You want me to punch you to make you feel better? You want me to sort out whatever the fuck's going on in your head? You want me to give you a punch?" Just remembering that, being like, you know what? You're starting to remind me of Elliot a lot. Maybe we can work together here with this. Is what it seemed like. They would get like the Jabberwocky was like disappearing and everything, and you're just like, oh, yay! And then like Oz is extending a hand out to be like, hey, let's help me up here, but like the spike throwing thing that was used to kill Yura just juts out and kills fucking Leo instantly. Or at least stabs him. Just stabs through him instantly.
Not doing too good.
And you're like, what happened? Why that happened? And it was goddamn Jack.
It was saucy Jack the whole time. I should have known.
Jack being like, listen, had to be done. Sorry, guys. Had it with this shit. So he's getting into backstory stuff that I'm sure will be revealed more next week, but I can assume many things probably just based on how the like scene where it ended this week, because the scene ended with Jack in the past first meeting Lacey, who and Jack introduced himself as just Jack, not Jack Vesalius or whatever. So it probably, I don't know exactly what that, like, if he ended up joining the Vesalius family or if he's like starting the family. I don't know the particulars about how that necessarily works, but I do know it was that long time ago bit, so anything could have happened related to that. But it seems that Lacey in some way had Lacey's existence, knowing Jack, had fueled whatever fucked up reason Jack is the way he is now. Probably something to the effect of Lacey dying and then wanting to bring her back, doing fucked up memes or whatever, or something related to the Abyss with Lacey or something. Because if I remember right, Glenn was trying to, or at least in one of the scenes, it sounded like Glenn was plotting to bring someone back, maybe Lacey, maybe somebody else, through the tragedy, and or doing other things through the tragedy, and Jack seemed to want to stop him from doing the tragedy and sealing him away. So the tragedy's goal, I'm trying to remember because they explained some of it today. Someone's goal was to destroy the intention of the Abyss to effectively destroy the Abyss, and somebody else.
Glenn's goal was that.
Okay, yes. So you wanted to destroy the Abyss, essentially, by destroying the intention of the Abyss. So Jack must want the opposite, right? Does not want the Abyss destroyed. Probably because he feels like this is the only way Lacey or Alice or whoever can survive and live, or something to that effect. This is I don't know for sure. We're gonna find out next week, I'm sure, or a little bit more closer to it, I'm sure. But these are all things I assume just based on that last panel, the betrayal, and then the declarations about what Glenn wants, and wondering why Jack really doesn't want him doing this shit. Which brings me back to early theory I had about the Baskervilles turning out to be the good guys in a way. Now a part of me is wondering, after this betrayal shit here, most of the Baskervilles are psychotic people, I'm sure, but the backstory stuff might try to be like, they're trying to stop the Abyss because Jack wants the Abyss to stay alive and is doing every fucked up thing he can to potentially keep it alive, maybe. I don't know. But I don't know. I'm just saying, Baskerville stocks going up. I think with the betrayal from Jack, I had wondered as well whether or not the Jack personality that was taking over his body was just not Jack. But then we got the flashback of him saying, "My name is Jack." So, I had wondered that for a second. I was like, once I saw the panel of him stabbing through Leo, I was like, does that mean this was not actually Jack? Was this Glenn all along? It was like, but then I was like, wait, but they told us the whole time that the Glenn was the reincarnated guy. Like, they wouldn't have said all that with that before if this was like actually Glenn. So this is like a third person, and it's like, no, I am Jack. I'm like, oh, so Jack was just always fucked up and evil. Sweet. Potentially. We don't know the intentions for why he did what he did, I guess, but it didn't seem like a good guy with how he was doing it towards the end. I don't know. I don't know. How do we...
Turns out,
Yep.
Glenn was the one in all the seals instead of Jack.
Yeah, because it was Glenn's head that rolled out, not
yes.
Jack's.
Yep.
And that's what really threw Gil for a loop.
Oh,
Yo, loops.
yes. Oh my god. There's so much that happened this week. So much.
What are you talking about? Barely anything happened.
And guess what? It's going to ramp up next week.
Let's go. Things are happening.
The Incus keeps moving on Jack, moving faster and faster.
You and Oz.
He's also Jack. Okay, it's not wrong.
It is wrong.
It's not wrong. And it seems like Jack's about to try to fully take over his fucking body for all I know. I don't fucking know how his powers work, but listen. Okay, he seems fucked up and evil.
No Jack. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
It's just Oz being Chuny.
Okay, so Oz was just a little Chuny and Leo died. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes. Is Jack in the room with us right now, Oz?
Committed to the bit a bit too hard.
So, how did we feel about several things this week? How did we feel? Does anybody have any thoughts they wanted to share regarding the some of the events this week? I mean, we can go in order and see if anybody has things that they want to say. Ari, what'd you think this week?
Pretty good. So I will.
You're
I will
laughing,
tell you my
Ari.
confession. I accidentally read next week's first.
Oh.
And then I realized, wait a second.
Oh wait.
Elliot's what?
Where's Elliot?
Because I kept reading it, and I'm like, wow, they're really like getting to a lot of plot, but like Elliot's still like, we haven't seen him die. Like, we haven't wrapped that up. I got to the end of the reading, like the last 2 chapters, and I was like, this isn't this week's read.
It's kind of impressive.
It's impressive.
Because like I knew Elliot. It's even worse because I knew Elliot was gonna die, and so I was just sitting here the whole time, like, wow.
When's it gonna happen?
Really
When's it gonna
impressive
happen?
That you've read this before and you still made that mistake.
Well, because
I can tell you exactly why it happened. She just didn't read it the one week and was like, all right, I can just read next week's, and then she forgot which volume to start with.
No, what happened is that, you know, as we know, I have these physically, and it's a trunk, and I had a book resting on top of the trunk, and so I assumed that was last week's reading, when in fact that was this week's reading. So I picked it up and I went, okay, this must have been last week's reading. I just didn't put it up because, you know, I was waiting to pick up the next one. So then I grabbed the one that's after that one and I read that one instead.
Incredible work.
Incredible.
Well, now we know she did the
that is
reading
to
for next
say-
week, so.
Well, most of it. Not even all, but most of it.
No, I finished it. I finished
Oh,
So
it.
what do you think about next week's reading?
Wow, you're not gonna
Anything good?
believe.
Anything good?
Elliot comes back, yo.
So,
Damn it.
Elliot does not come back. I'm sorry.
Oh,
to
thank
say.
Yeah.
Fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked
Elliot
up.
is dead with a capital D.
That's not true.
Finally.
His death.
He's
But there
alive
is
in my
that
heart.
stage
Here.
play. I suppose he'll be in that, so he'll be alive for a little
Oh.
bit before
Okay,
they murder
alright.
him on stage.
Well, they wouldn't do that.
Finally.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so I liked it. I liked that they actually killed off a character finally. Like it, because we were going quite a while without like there was people getting killed left and right? But they weren't.
They were
people
like
we cared
side
about.
people. Yeah, we didn't give a
Yeah,
shit.
they were people we had seen that chapter. We didn't
Yeah,
just
like I was
two
complaining
panels
about
ago.
last week.
Yeah. So people die left and right in this series, but not people who have names, who have been in multiple volumes, things like that. So it was nice to see them actually finally do that. I love Leo. Leo is best boy. Finally getting his villain arc. Let's go. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Okay.
And then Jack just trying to kill him. Thanks.
Thanks,
I
Jack.
believe her. Her
He
favorite
doesn't.
character was Humpty Dumpty.
Always knew it. Always knew it.
Always knew it.
Hey, there's not a clown in this.
Nah, yeah.
Yes.
Give us some time. Give us some time.
Well,
the
not
ring,
next
Greg's
week,
right
Greg.
there.
No, I'm
The
kidding.
real clown was
Oh.
you, the reader, for expecting important characters to die prior to this moment. Okay, that was.
The real clown
no.
was me for reading it.
That's true.
Yeah, you
That
know
is
what,
true, actually. Yeah.
I think we can all agree on that, yeah.
You're just like, there's no
Like,
clowns this
oh,
week, so
stop
I will
being a
become the
clown
clown
nose.
instead. Yeah.
I could have not told you that, but I decided to confide in book club and our viewers. Okay.
That was dumb.
Why would you confide with us? I need to remind you that like a good percentage of what I say is correcting Chef's dumb mistakes. Actually, I made a chart. I made a new chart actually.
What do you mean we made a chart?
What?
I made a new one. You weren't here for this, Ari, because Andy made one.
What do you mean you made a new chart?
Even he's confused.
I know the first chart he's talking about. Nobody told me about a second chart. What the fuck?
Well, that's because he's telling you right now.
What have I been? I've
Debuting
never been
live
wrong in my
during
life.
book
Okay,
club.
never been wrong in my life. Oh,
Shadow
why
denied.
Shadow interjects book club? All right, updated chart here. We have. Okay, we have in order. We have 5.3% bad joke, 5.3% rules of robotics. That's true. That's accurate. 10.5 funny panel, and then 78.9% chat makes a mistake. I feel like that's I feel like those numbers are accurate. Yeah.
I was gonna show and Andy shows
Now-
up again, but unfortunately they left.
Now
Again.
Shadow, with this, you have to add another addition to the chart,
Oh,
okay? Where it just says updating the why Shadow interjects during book club charts. You have to add that on.
There's not enough occurrences of that though.
There's been 2. And if you make that, there'll be 3.
One.
If you make that, there'll be 3. So
I'm just saying, you have this listed to 3 significant figures. That means there's probably enough occurrences.
This is a good running bit.
anyways, okay, so is that all you had, Ari? Did you have anything else?
Yep.
Okay.
Nope.
Fuse Hunter in chat said, "I reject you, Humpty Dumpty." As quoted, going hard is funny out of context. Yeah, it was such a hard like epic moment for him. But we're talking about like Humpty Dumpty and he's all bloody. is very interesting. Okay, but I mean, I didn't know how the author when Mochizuki introduced Elliot and immediately had us going on a ramble about like hating self-sacrificing idiots. In one hand, you kind of brush it off because you're like, oh, the point of this is to have a conversation with Oz about how he is that fucking kind of asshole, and we're gonna have to address this later in this arc that we're meeting this character in, and then they do. And it made me completely forget also the foreshadowing of this character saying this stuff and then eventually becoming self-sacrificing. It made me completely forget that because I forgot, I had the association of, okay, this is the tool for this theme to happen in this chapter, but I forgot to also assume that bit as well. So it's very nice to go back and realize that, though, to see those scenes and then remember those panels. And I was glad for Mochizuki showing us in his final moments like a flashback to those panel bits, because I was at some point just gonna go back to those scenes and read like the words he was saying again, and then go back and reflect on the death scene, and then the important bit was just put right there, and I was like, oh, thank God. Oh, that's good. Okay, good. Listen,
good shit.
It's the good stuff. I'm gonna miss Elliot. Okay, I'm gonna miss Elliot. By the way, I will also say, Oboro, who was in the chat last week and who has talked to me about Pandora Hearts off stream, was very disappointed. Oboro is currently on like a family trip to like a beach somewhere, and was very, very disappointed that they could not be here for this stream. They were very excited to see how we were going to react to this. So I don't know if Oboro is going to listen to the VOD, but if you are listening to this, hello Oboro. We would love to hear your thoughts at some point about this bit if you want to share them. If you do, I will be sure to let the club and or the next stream know. So pray for the Tanuki. Yes, that's true. Fuse Hunter, we gotta pray for the Tanuki. The Tanuki does not like the beach sun, and I agree with Oboro for that. Okay, kill the sun.
Okay,
we don't need it. It's cringe.
What?
It's cringe. Don't need it. Yeah, what's up, Shadow?
Is it the beach that makes you old?
Probably. I don't think Oboro has played Death Stranding yet. I don't think so, but...
Oh, I was thinking of that, but that works too.
I'm sorry, yeah, that's true. There's the rain that makes you old from Death Stranding, then the beach that makes you old from that movie that I didn't see, because I just assumed it was going to be bad. And I'm probably right.
It's literally called Old.
Yeah, I think it's just called Old. No, I think it is called Old.
Amazing.
I didn't watch it because I just assumed it would be bad, but also it seems funny as like a group bad watch, so I don't know. Did you see Bettle?
One day.
She got that brain rot.
We're just shouting Bettle.
They're losing it, chap. The Anime Book Club members are losing it.
It happens.
Are you proud, Ari? Are you happy?
For me, it's always like this.
Okay,
You're
Aztec.
laughing.
Okay, Aztec, what did you think of this week?
That was a lot of plot that happened.
It was. It's gonna slow down for me, right?
It feels like we're supposed to be in the end game, but like there's also just a third of the series left.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing the last couple chapters are probably going to happen in the Abyss for the series.
Probably.
Or
Yeah.
couple volumes, I mean, not chapters.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But I don't really know how this goes, because we did just kind of turn everything we were assuming around.
Yeah. I like.
You're completely correct, Aztec.
On my end, we assume probably a few things at this point. Obviously, we're about to learn about Jack's backstory a little bit more, why this twist has happened. Break is still alive, and before the series ends, he needs to not be alive. That's got to happen before the series ends. So probably gonna have another self-sacrifice on the agenda at some point with that. Sharon may or may not also die as part of this, or Break will die trying to protect Sharon, maybe.
No.
God, let's go.
Stop saying that. Stop mentioning that.
Did you see Emily?
I've been waiting for so long.
I did see Emily this week.
Emily was here. Emily
Where was she?
What was?
We're gonna need you to start grabbing proof, okay? I don't know where she is.
I don't know if I took screenshots.
I put a.
You didn't screenshot Emily?
I saw several
I think
Emilys.
I did.
Did you?
I think I did.
I don't see
Yeah,
any Emily.
there was at least one profile
I-
shot of Break. There's one full frontal of Break.
Yeah, there's one where he's like in the middle of a dodo's talon.
Maybe I just wasn't paying attention to the Emily sightings because I was too focused on the twist that could happen.
I just got this funny screenshot. It made me laugh.
I'm right there.
Oh yeah, so this was my Emily sighting.
Emily was there.
It was impressive. Break is able to put Emily on his shoulder, despite the fact that he can't see.
Despite the fact that he what?
Emily's having a great time.
Yeah, he's having a great time, right? Emily's having a great time.
Grand old time.
Break is having a great time. Everybody in this story is having a great time, really.
Except for Elliot.
Well, I mean, listen. Elliot's just like...
Well, at least Elliot has time for anime book club.
That's true. He's got all the time in the world.
You have time if you're dead. It's how it works.
You don't know how this works, okay? He could just be in the abyss perfectly fine, and we're gonna yoink him out of that before the series is done. You don't fucking know. As far as I know, as far as it's been told by me, these fucking chains, okay? If you complete the thing, you get a wish, you be like, Elliot, I want my Elliot back, okay? And then Elliot's back. It could happen.
It's like magic.
It's not impossible. It's true.
Oh man, do we still have time for a power of friendship?
Listen, I'm all here for it if it brings Elliot back.
I hope not.
Oz has been trying, but it's just not going.
That's true. That's true. He almost had it here, and then Jack said, yoink.
He's doing his best, okay?
I had wondered for a moment
if they're not even your friends in the first place.
When we see the shot of Jack stabbing through Leo with the thing, but it looks like it's like just Oz extending his hand out and then the chain coming out. I thought it was like a Code Geass situation there for a moment where like he accidentally activated the chain power at that moment and it just killed somebody. I thought that had happened and I was gonna be like, oh god, please don't tell me that happened. And then I was like, no, it was me. And I'm like, oh okay, all right.
Jack Vasilis.
Oh no, Jack Oda.
So, anything else, Aztec?
No specific predictions or nothing.
Okay. Lady Galaxy, what do you think of this week? Certainly was a week, huh?
On the one hand, we finally killed someone off, which I'm happy about. But on the other hand, the story in general has been very much... I actually like the initial 3 main characters that the series sets up with. And for the last little while, it's not been about them.
Yeah.
Like, even remotely. And that would be fine if I liked
the other characters?
Leo and Elliot.
Damn.
And Break, but they just don't do anything for me. So we get so much more focus on them, and I'm just like, I don't this is nothing. I feel nothing throughout any of this.
That's fair. I can't blame you for that. I mean,
I can though.
I can.
Well,
that's fine.
I very much
somehow I'll live.
Appreciate Elliot and Leo, and
unlike Elliot,
and Break.
You know, it's just, you know, and Kevin, I guess. There's a lot. That does remind me though. We did have. I said to myself for a moment, are we about to actually have Alice development this week? And it was
absolutely the fuck not.
And it was just them being like, okay, we'll tell you what we actually remember about the Cheshire Cat situation, and then she finds it out, and then she's just like, okay, well, right, I'm just gonna ignore all that, and we're just gonna do your thing, and then maybe my story will progress. And I'm like, oh,
Chap,
okay.
It was honestly really stupid of you to think that the one plot relevant women would ever matter to this story.
I just love that too. We took the moment to stop everything to be like, okay, here's what actually happened here, you know, Alice. I just, you know, we didn't tell you, but now we feel like we should let you know. We should have like a conversation. You know, do you want to find your memories? She's like, no, I'm just gonna stick with you with the plot you're doing. Maybe mine will continue. I don't fucking know. And then Mochizuki's just like, see, I just wanted to let you readers know, okay? I just wanted to let you know where we're at with this.
I just wanted to let you readers know, me ignoring Alice is a choice.
It's intentional.
It's very deliberate, very intentional, okay?
And then, of course, the end of this week, when I was starting to be like, hey, maybe we're gonna go back to the characters that I actually like, it was like,
nope.
By the way, flashback arc. It's like, why am I here?
You're not having fun, are you, Lady Galaxy?
It's really not. I mean, I'll keep reading, but
I think
I would have dropped this a long time ago if not for being in book club. But
that's fair. That's
how
fair.
Things happen.
You may like the next. You may like next readings.
I hope so.
A bit. Maybe.
Hold on, you're telling me, Ari, that Alice is going to get to do something finally?
Not what I said. That is not what I said.
Not what I said.
I was never going to believe that.
And you shouldn't.
Maybe Lacey will have development. I don't know what Alice, but
no, I'm sure we'll find some reason for her not to matter.
Give us some time, yeah. Yeah, like I do agree in that I mean, I don't mind the backstories of these other characters because I do find a lot of these other characters very interesting, but I do understand your frustrations of like these were our main cast and they have been like side characters in their own thing for like several volumes now or whatever. It like these kind of flash.
It's just a combination of both of these things that it's like it's just not doing anything for me at all.
Like, I understand eventually all their stories are going to connect towards everything going on and it being like a whole like thing for why their struggle has to happen like this and all that. And like it will tie into our main cast in that sense, probably. The problem is, you know, in many of these cases, and we understand this, like, you know, characters like Elliot who had Gil as a brother, and I understand Gil was part of it in some of it, but a lot of what happened with Elliot and his tragic backstory had like little to nothing to do with Gil, and more so to do with Leo, despite
I feel like
Gil being right there.
I might have more faith in the idea that like, oh, this is all gonna like tie together in a more satisfying way if the author hadn't repeatedly demonstrated that she just forgets shit like all the time.
Yeah,
stupid. I don't tell you.
It just drop stuff and is like, oh, this is more interesting to me right now. Which again, that's fine, but I don't share that interest.
I will remind you, you survived Rosen Maiden 1 and 2.
Yes, and I would say I liked that more.
Damn.
Just dropping plot threads and dropping characters.
You know what? This is a recurring theme in the anime book club.
But I was more interested in those characters, which is the thing.
You know what? Fair enough.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, anything else that you want to? Okay. All right. Fair enough. I understand your opinions of these things. I like Elliot though. Okay. I think Elliot was neat. So
that's valid. I'm happy he's there for the rest of you.
Well, he's not anymore, unfortunately, but that's fine.
I take it back then. Fuck me.
Emily's very sad about
You did see that, right?
Oh, what? Say that again?
He's dead with a capital D.
And Leo was looking too good either.
No, he might.
I sure did. It was the best part.
Listen. All right, this is fucked up. Okay, this is fucked up. Okay? He just died. All right, you gotta have some respect. Okay. He died a hero. Okay, everybody in the story.
As long as Leo mourned him.
Everybody in the story was like, "He's the GOAT." Why can't you be like that too?
I like him. I like Elliot.
No, that was at me.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that was all.
Why
Galaxy,
can't you like him?
Elliot was good. Elliot was nice. Leo's also good. Okay, I wish the best for
Leo.
Like
a lesbian pride
what about
flag
Break?
away.
No one's mentioned Break once.
Break's doing great.
Who cares about Break now?
I've honestly moved on from Break.
Break lost being named Kevin at any point in his life.
He took up too much of my time at this point.
Stupid dodo bird by
Society has
Kevin.
progressed
Like,
past
it's
the
not
need for
fair.
We spent so much time on the Leo Elliot stuff. Okay, I'm more invested in their stuff than I am with Break now. Okay, I'm like Mochizuki. Okay, I'm putting the toy away. I'm throwing Break down. Being like, I'm tired of you. All right, I'm moving on.
No more Kevin.
No more Kevin.
Disappointed in all of you.
Break did get his moment of his little sister being like, I finally noticed.
Yeah, that's true. He did get that moment. There was a little comedy bit with Break this week of yeah, them having that conversation, and what was it? It was she was calling him like, oh, you pretend to be like this guy that knows it all and like can handle everything himself or whatever. He actually just like an old man who just like doesn't know shit and like just needs to ask for help and. He's like covered around in a blanket, like
you're all depressed because you think you failed to look competent for once. I just want to let you know you have literally never looked like a competent adult.
Based.
What can I say? I'm just a master being incompetent.
Poor Kevin. He's so sad that I've stopped paying attention to him.
Thou shalt never live.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Okay, fair enough.
Is that a threat?
It's a threat directly from Emily. That's terrifying. All right. Well, thank you so much, Lady Galaxy. Sheena, what did you think of this week?
It was good. Damn, rip Elliot. Actually, I guess like I forgot that he died, so I was pretty shook when he died, and it was like a bit sad because he was a good one.
Complete
Oh my God.
reactions this week. I'm like,
Damn.
I'm sitting here reading, when does he die? And Sheena's like, holy shit, he died. I forgot he died.
Oh yeah, he died.
Yeah, like in my memory, Elliot was just hanging around when Leo just went all Glenn. So I was like, oh, so there's a reason for that.
It's okay, Sheena. I'm with you. Okay, Elliot's fine. He's in the hospital somewhere. They're fixing him up. He'll be all better. He'll be all better.
They're getting the best surgeons.
They can build him better, faster.
Yeah, the best surgeon. Break Cersei's. Not only is he your psychiatrist, he's also your doctor.
And Nurse
God.
Emily.
Look at my psychiatrist, bro. I'm doomed. All right. Anything else, Sheena?
Yep. Yeah. So I guess Gil takes a lot of L's from the Glenn reincarnation cycle, and I guess he got skipped over. So, but maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And I like Lacey, so looking forward to that plot line.
Yeah. I can only assume he's probably not dead yet, because I feel like that would be wild of Mochizuki to kill Elliot and then almost immediately after establishing Leo's backstory just kill him too. So I gotta assume Leo's still
It
alive.
would be so good though.
It would be funny.
Just kill everyone
in a way,
off.
but I don't want that for Leo.
Let's take the fire punch try and just kill everyone, you know?
Just go full bloodbath.
If that happened, though, that would be just the perfect encapsulation of Mochizuki's writing. It would just be perfect for just showcasing
every main character we've established so far and set up some new cast for like the last third of the story.
we just get like a different a different dude entirely that just looks like Oz.
Yes, Oz 3 at this point.
It's my unoriginal character, Oz.
His twin brother from Bavaria.
Oh God. Okay. All right. Anything else, Shino?
Nope.
All right. Sweet. Thank you for that. Shadow, what did you think of this week?
Elliot's fucking dead, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
My God. That's it. That's the only thoughts we have here. Okay. Poor Elliot.
I also got to mention the board game bonus meme.
The board game bonus meme. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't pay attention to the bonus memes this week. I
Oh,
don't really care.
it is specifically
I noticed
spiteful.
I noticed it, and I was like, "There's a lot to this. I don't feel like reading it."
But there's a space where you'll lose 5 turns.
Oh my God!
I ain't reading that, but I'm glad for you, Andor. I'm sorry.
If you roll a 2 at the start, you lose the game automatically.
Oh.
If you don't roll a 5 or higher, you go back to start also.
This is just reminding. I'm looking at the page now. If I can find it on my thing, I'll show it on the stream too. This is just reminding me of if anybody here has seen Always Sunny. It just reminds me of that one board game they made there. Okay, where it's just a bunch of rules that they just made up while they're drunk, and then they couldn't remember any of the rules they made up later, and they're playing it with like high stakes, and they just don't remember anything that they established.
My favorite space though is the go back 16 spaces exactly, because it sends you to start without telling you to go back to start.
Oh my God!
I will admit I've seen more spiteful, but this one's pretty high on the tier list. It's not quite the video board game rap rat, but you know we're almost there.
Roll a 1, 2, or 3. Roll your dice. Let them eat meat. Roll your dice. Roll 1, 2, or 3. Talk about the occult anyway. Be thrown out. Move 2 squares forward. Roll 4, 5, or 6. Cherish her. Wait. Don't run away. Move 1 square forward. What? Also, where are the squares here?
Don't worry about it, okay?
I'm seeing like.
I just interpret it as the meat space being 1 space, and then you go to the next.
Because I was confused. Because I think when I glanced at this page, I thought like it was like a board game, there was like a path and a trail, and they appeared to be connected to the things that they're saying. But I guess each of those things that they're saying and the rule thing, those are just actual squares that you step on. But then one of them is just her saying things. So okay, so then you start directly there, and then you go to one of the squares. But which square do you go to? How does this work?
The one to the left, I assume.
How do I play this game?
One, you go back to start. Roll 2, game over. 3, you lose 2 turns, buddy. You roll 4, go back to start.
I feel like it would have been funnier if Mochizuki took the time to make a board game that was actually playable.
Oh, you play this isn't playable?
Bro, I don't know how this shit works. It says move 2 squares forward. Move 1 square forward. Okay, which direction does it matter? Am I able to pick which direction? What are the rules here?
There's only one direction, chap. There's only one direction. What are you talking about?
What? When you start from the meat?
You start at the top right. You go left. You go down. Then you get to the meat space.
Oh, I see. I thought you were starting from her saying, "Give me that meat," because that's where the speech bubble shows up saying to move forward or not. Okay, I understand. Because I saw that underneath the start. So you do the start.
Wait, hold on. If you move 2 squares, you go directly to lose 5 turns.
Okay, so is the let them eat meat thing supposed to be like for everywhere? Is that like the general rules for this game? You roll a die, and if you get 1, 2, 3, you move 2, or is that just for there?
I think it's just for there.
Okay, so in general, you're just rolling a regular die and then moving that many spaces?
Yeah.
I feel like you've officially put a lot more thought into this than Mochizuki did.
See, it's probably true. Because I'm just thinking, like, I'm rolling a 6-sided dice. I'm making it through a lot of this very fast. This is not a very long board.
Well, I mean,
and it
also,
doesn't,
you're
like,
losing
wrap around.
several turns, by the way.
To be fair, the rules don't say use a 6-sided dice.
See, that's an important thing, too. Did the previous page actually tell me what dice I use? It did. No, it didn't. The previous page.
I'm rolling d20s over here.
I will show the previous page, because it's.
It does say roll 1, 2, or 3, or then also roll 4, 5, or 6. So I'm assuming you're supposed to use 6-sided dice, just by the implied text.
Well, that's true for that square. I wasn't sure about the other ones, but maybe.
Like, I just assume you use the same dice.
Maybe. Here's the page prior. Go for it,
dice.
Magical Girl Ada-chan. The klutzy natural airhead Ada-chan is a newbie who's doing her best daily in order to become a fine, great witch. Ada-chan, who loves Vincent-sama, the executioner, rushes to his side, completely ignoring the danger of being witch-hunted. But he finds her a nuisance. That's true. And it says, I leap to your heart. And it just has a photo of a very awkward-looking Vince, just being like, okay, I guess this is happening. I guess. And then we're doing board game shit. And, I don't know. I mean, I like the idea of having fun with this in concept, but also this is a lot, and
this
was
is also
not
very
straightforward.
spiteful.
It's true, it is spiteful. I fell into the abyss by mistake. Oh no, game over. Yeah, so if you rolled 2 at the beginning, it's just over.
If you roll 1 at the beginning, go back. Roll 4 at the beginning, also go back to start. It's impressive.
Okay,
I will admit, it doesn't have my favorite board game punishment. That being, lose turns equal to your age.
Yes, we know. Rat.
Yeah, you know. Okay.
Happens.
I'm glad you know, Ari.
Alright, okay. So, what do we have here? Let's see here. Alright, so that's it for that bonus meme. The other one I think was actually a comic? What was the other bonus meme?
What's the other? I forgot the other bonus meme. What was it?
Well, because Mochizuki just ran out of ideas. And just
again.
Because I believe it said I ran out of ideas. So here was the bit about me forgetting Barma's lashes. This is a little comic about forgetting Barma's lashes. That was it. For that one. Which, I mean, was funny that we want to do a bit about that, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. They were whatever. I will read the afterwards. Well, I still remember it though. Afterward for volume 15, the studio I've been renting since about volume 6 is finally getting cramped. I have so many books that they're in piles all over, but I don't have the room to add bookshelves anymore. I want a huge library like the ones you see in the mansions of the aristocracy. Ebooks are good too, but I feel at home in a space with a lot of books stacked up everywhere. I feel your pain, Mochizuki. I feel it. Okay, I'm currently trying to deal with my manga situation here with very little space to actually display it nicely. So now I sadly have to choose which ones I want to box up, which is very not fun because I want to look at the stuff. I want to look at all of it. It looks nice, okay? I like it. But now I gotta box them all because I got too much room lying around, and I'm trying to make some room for like all my new game acrylic stands and shit in other places too. Like it's a whole process, okay? And in the meantime, I'm not gonna see the books. I want piles. I got piles of them all over here right now, okay? And I want them displayed nicely. So I feel you, Mochizuki. I feel you, okay? I feel it. That was that one. And then volume 16 says, I used to take only showers because I thought it's a waste of time to be in the bathtub since I can't do anything in there. But after I started reading in the tub, I've come to feel at ease, with taking long baths. I'm getting to steadily make my way through the reference books that have piled up.
That's the real strat. Get a book or handheld console. There you go.
Put in like a plastic seal or something?
Huh? No, you just don't drop it.
It's a lot to ask for.
What are you, 5?
Shadow's just like, but what if I do?
Then
Just
you
don't.
die. It electrocutes you.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. That's what happens, yeah. It could. It could, for all you know.
You know, I was worried about Andy dying. I'm worried about you dying now, Ari. You're laughing. You might die and you're laughing.
All right, Shadow, did you have any other thoughts you wanted to convey? Because I know you talked about the bonus meme stuff. Is there anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay, sweet. All right. Emily Fan Club, Baguetti, what did you think of this week?
On a serious note, I thought the spreads whenever something was revealed or there was a high climactic, like emotionally charged event in the story, they were still very good. I'm still impressed by those spreads of art. I think you do feel like a sense of urgency that, as dramatic as they are. They just have that heightened sense that I do appreciate in the art. But that's pretty much it. I still really enjoy the art. I think the art is kind of carrying this whole story for the most part for me. I do wish that for some of these older stories that they had worked on, that they had just gotten a friggin' editor. Like, would it have killed you to have somebody to just check the consistency of your story? The art is so good, it would have been worth it to have someone else at least handle some of your story arcs and organization, even if you wanted to change stuff, because this felt like I'm going to change, horses midstream a little bit as far as the plot. But still, like, the art, I would have been like, nah, dude, don't do that. We're gonna work this out the old fashioned way. We're gonna pick things that you left layered in the art from the older volumes, and we're gonna try to make the story a little more cohesive. But that's my only thing with it. I still think it's good. I just think it could have been a little more solid. I don't know how much of that is lost in translation or Japanese cultural touchstones that I'm not aware of. That's
it. Okay, makes sense,
yeah. I'd throw in a horse for you, Soul.
Oh, based. Hell yeah. Okay, I was trying to think if I have anything to add to that, but yeah, it makes sense, your feelings about that. So I understand. I very much did really like, I think it's fair to say the art has never really been ever a downside with this. I know we have complaints at times with what Mochizuki feels like just kind of dropping out of nowhere with the plot, but art-wise, I don't think Mochizuki has ever slept on any of these weeks. I think Mochizuki's been cooking for the most part. And man, some of these action scenes, especially some of the ones this week, really good. Oh my god, it's so good. And then they get to have fun on the comedy, the fun panels, the comedy panels, the fun expressions when we're not having the serious moments too. Like, we have a whole range, and it's all very good. So as much as I might have issues with some of the things that we're doing with like just introducing a character for one chapter, trying to establish them as a bigger thing, and then immediately killing them and moving on, or just ignoring them forever or whatever, like, that stuff aside, like, despite doing that, Mochizuki still wakes up to, like, make them look amazing and design them distinctively, even though they're about to die. Like Vanessa Night Ray and what was the other girl's name that you remember? Shadow Ritas or whatever. What was her name?
I don't remember her name. Sorry.
Okay, now you're just fucking with me because I know you remember her name.
No, I remember. No, I remember her name. I remember the guy's name, but not her.
Oh, that was the guy's name. I don't. I didn't even realize that was the guy's name. The guy that was in the wheelchair, and then he was in a wheelchair, right? Yeah, he was in a wheelchair.
Yeah, wheelchair.
And then but
Grace isn't the girl's name, Shep.
But I mean, I don't fucking know. How am I supposed to know that? And then his like assistant girl there, was she the one that pulled out a chainsaw, or was it something else? She was using some kind of distinctive weapon.
It was a saw.
It was just it was a bone saw. I remember it was a bone saw. I remember being like,
Don't ask me how I knew that.
I remember being like, what kind of weapon is this? And you were just like, oh, it's a bone saw.
I went bone saw.
How did you know what that was?
It's a bone saw. Yeah.
Get the bone saw.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah,
come on, Chevy. Tell me you don't know what the bone saw is.
Well, I know bone saws now. They look pretty cool. I won't lie.
So why did you know that?
Interesting.
Because I think Lies of P has a bone saw too.
Oh, is that where they come from? They come from Lies of P.
That's where I learned things.
Oh, okay. Well, this came out before Lies of P. Do you think Lies of P stole bone saws from Pandora Hearts? Is that what you're saying?
I'm trying to.
I'm pretty sure it's the other way around.
Oh, okay, yeah, true.
I don't know if they ever showed up in like Resident Evil or Silent Hill somewhere. No, bone saw.
All right. Bone saws. Okay, so
they have to have shown up in one of them.
They're tools for butchers doing butcher things, not crimes. Okay.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
No butcher has ever done a crime.
I forgot
They've never named serial killers after butchers. Okay.
Yeah, of course. Why would they?
Never.
Not even once.
I forgot to actually read this out loud when it was sent in the chat, but it was sent a while ago. Fuse Hunter had said he died, his boyfriend became a villain. You know, that's all it takes. That's all it takes. Okay. That's all. We are in shambles. Yes. Oh my God.
That's the power of Pine Saw.
I miss Elliot already. I'm gonna be missing him for many volumes to come. And Leo. Oh, Leo, he'll be fine. Leo will be fine. They're not gonna get rid of Leo. Leo's fine. Leo's fine. Leo's fine. He'll be fine.
He's mourning in a perfectly normal way for someone his age.
He's so normal about it.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
God, I hope not.
Well, you'll mourn your friend's death to go on a mass murder rampage?
Not often. No, it's not my typical go-to. No, I mean he used to read books before to deal with his trauma.
Well, then he read Umineko. He's like, well, then what's the fucking point?
He takes some notes from Umineko. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Is there anything else we have to bring up and discuss about any of the events this week? I'm pretty sure we covered most of the key things. I didn't know if there's any other things, because a lot of the stuff is, again, just the side characters stuff. It's not our main crew mostly. I mean, there's not too much going on with them this week. It was primarily the Leo and Elliot show with like a guest appearance from Jack and Vincent, and that's pretty
minor
much,
cameo from Alice to remind you she exists.
Minor cameo from Emily, yes, and then a brief
break from the Pandora Hearts series.
That's true. Yep, and then a brief visit from Barma. Yeah.
And Knuckles
with new Gilbert Night Ray mode.
And then we did have just Alice showing up like for like half a second being like, anyways, my plot's not important. And then we moved on. I still can't believe that's what we did.
Yeah, that's not Pandora Hearts, then I don't know what is.
Again, just a quick cameo to make sure you know it's a choice.
It is definitely astounding that we did that this week. Listen, I'm sure she'll play a role eventually. Okay, I'm sure everything will be fine with that.
Don't you remember when she and Oz were main characters?
You remember, her personality entirely towards the beginning and how she's just not that at all? You remember that? I remember that. Like now, the most we see of that is her being like, she's just like, you imbecile or you idiot or something to that effect. She's just like, stop, don't use my powers, okay? Don't do it. But like, we know anyway. She's just trying to be like, Oz, don't push yourself too hard. You're pushing the Incubus, okay? It's gonna be too late. You won't be able to.
Hey, she's still feral. She bit several people.
I mean, that's true. She did bite several people.
She went from like genuinely violent and kind of unstable to just like just like a cat.
Got that lobotomy and she's fine now.
What?
She was being hysterical.
Yeah.
The old Victorian treatment for hysterian women.
Oh God. It's fine. Everything will be fine. I believe in Mochizuki. Okay, somebody has to. All right, I believe. Listen.
You're the only one.
They invented break, so I believe.
You mean Kevin, right? Yeah, that's true.
Kevin.
Oh, they're gonna fuck this up so bad.
Kevin. I'm very upset with Kevin's behavior this week.
Kevin's behavior. You're like scolding him like a child. I'm very disappointed.
You sound like a teacher.
Were you sharing this whole time?
I expected better of you, Xerxes Break, aka Kevin. Okay, I expected more.
I liked act like this in public, okay?
I liked too the little bit
Why
of Sharon.
Does he have a dodo?
When Sharon's interacting with dodo. When Sharon's interacting with Break and just think to herself, I haven't known Kevin last name here. I don't really know him. And I was like, man, we're full naming Kevin here with this. And I understand why, but also I'm just like, he wants to go by his Xbox gamer tag, okay? You have to give him this, all right?
Hold on, so you tell me I was Kevin the whole time?
Yes, yeah. You're basically Kevin.
Well, no wonder I'm losing my eyesight.
That makes sense, yeah.
What?
Anyways, do we have anything else that we want to discuss for this week, gamers?
No.
Okay, sweet. I didn't know if you did. It sounded like you were confused about what you want to say about Kevin. Well.
I'm confused about a lot of things.
Listen, Kevin's fine right now, okay? He's fucking alive, all right, for now, all right? Eventually, he'll be gone. But he's here right now, and he's fine, okay? If he survives the end of the series, I'm gonna riot, though. If we killed Elliot and then fucking and Break gets to live, I'm gonna riot.
I'm tired of Break doubters, like... Get over it.
Break doubters, Kevin Truth.
Break doubters. They won't stop telling me about him.
He's thriving.
All right.
Alice keeps getting her dialogue cut in favor of little one-shot Break moments. We're doing great.
Listen, it'll all work out fine in the end. We still have
Mochizuki knows what they're doing.
Well, this goes to 24 volumes. Okay, we got time. All right, this is volume 16. So,
yeah, we got time. Unlike Rosen Maiden.
Okay, well, we don't need to think about.
That's true.
We don't need to think about Rosen Maiden and what happened with that.
You know I'm right, though, is the problem. Yeah.
I'm still so mad. I think like once a week about Rosen Maiden just being like, okay, but the designs were like so good and like there's a lot we could do with these characters, but then we just forgot it was a fucking death game and then we just ignored this shit. I was so mad about it.
Chap, I've got some good news for you. There's a lot more manga for you to read. You can fix
so
this
excited.
right now.
I'm sure that will fix all of my opinions of our experience with that series. I'm
Nothing
sure it
will
will.
go wrong.
I'm pretty sure
great.
it was still just never a death game, and you just wanted it to be.
It was
Did we
supposed
all?
to be. It's
What,
bullshit.
chap? If you want the death game aspect, do I have the Dojin game for you?
Platinum End.
It's called Your Turn to
No,
Die.
I was playing one.
Oh yeah, the
You know, I was
Rosen Maiden
thinking-
one, or are you talking about a
Body
different one?
Yeah,
Oh, it's
Oh,
it
really
was
okay,
the
good.
yeah,
Rosen Maiden one. It was good.
It was actually good, yeah.
Oh.
I was there.
It had good music and everything. It was very nice.
Music was. I was mad that they did not include the music files with the game. That they were all packaged up inside it. Because it's real. Like it's a voiced opening and a voiced ending, and the music is just good without the vocals. It was nice.
Yeah, fuck it.
I'll
I'll
show it
play
to you
this. Why
later.
not?
Lock in, lock in. All right, interesting. Okay, so don't bother reading Pandora Hearts. Okay, you can just go play this. That's all you gotta do this week. Yeah. It's okay.
Not
You
bad.
already read next week's reading, so you know. As we established, you're already good. So you got more time to play that dojo.
I got really far the whole time, just like, wow, and Elliot's gonna die in the next chapter. It's gonna be way funnier once you actually read next week's readings.
Oh, I can't wait to see what you experienced. Okay, I can't wait.
I desperately hope it's just slice of life chapter.
But also Leo's dead.
Yeah, it'll be a slice of his life and a slice of their life, and all of these slices with that site.
Whenever Elliot is not on screen, we should be asking, "Where's Elliot?" Okay, we should be doing
We
that.
already established that no butcher has ever committed a crime.
Ever.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stop saying that.
All right. All right. Does anybody have anything else they want to bring up before we finally wrap this up? All right. Sounds like we are all set here, and that will wrap up this week's episode of Anime Book Club. Next week, we will be here to continue Pandora Hearts with volumes 17 and 18 at the usual time, 9 o'clock Eastern Time every Thursday night. And if you want to catch these either live or on the VOD, you can check us out. We're live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick at the same time. You can find the links to all these things on my website, wolfborg.com, or you can just go to youtube.wolfborg.com, twitch.wolfborg.com, or kick.wolfborg.com, and it'll just take you right there. And if you want to become a part of the book club, either joining these live discussions, all are welcome, or if you want to just yap with us in the text chats that we have going on there, or be a part of the next book club or whatever, you know, you can join the Discord at discord.wolfborg.com, and from there you can grab yourself the book club role, and then you can become part of the group. We can come hang out. It's a fun time over here, all right? Come on over. So that's all we have for here. I will say, related to book club, we are planning to start the Familiar of Zero anime this Saturday. I believe I said we were going to try to start it at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
And we're planning to watch the first season, because that's what we read the manga, and the manga covers the first season. So we're going to be we're going to be watching the first 6 episodes this week, and then the last 6 next week.
Jeff,
So
how do you read in MP4?
Yeah, very carefully. I mean, you can read subs, so it's not wrong. I'm just saying. So you can't add that to your pie chart about times I'm wrong. Can't do that. Can't do that. So
Times Chef is technically wrong.
Right. I would never. No, this is technically right. Okay. Where on your chart is you pointing out times that I'm right? Okay. Why don't people ever be like, yeah, you know what, you're cooking, Wolfborg. Okay. Yeah, it's so true. So true. Okay. I need
Chef,
stats on that.
Man. You have to be made fun of. That is the
This
rule
is
of
not
streaming.
true. That's not how that works. Okay. I can be praised for my efforts too. Okay, and my correctness, which is often, I must say. I don't need the crickets. I don't need that. All right, it's uncalled for. It's uncalled for.
Every time you say
The disrespect.
I'm just remembering the Melfi mommy incident.
Yeah, listen, the Melfies, we like the Melfies, okay?
Hold on, don't say we. Hold on.
Weird out of
We
context.
do. Listen, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! It's Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's good. It's cute. It's good.
All right, that second part was, I believe, objectively false, but
they're just like they're little like critters, okay? They're nice. They're good.
I'm pretty sure your deck is bad, Derek.
Yeah, have you even looked at these cards?
Are actually pretty good. Melfies are actually pretty good. I will say.
They're amazing.
I didn't say they're bad. I said Derek's deck is bad.
It's not bad, okay? That's what we're trying to explain. Is good. It's good. Listen, see, again, this is what I talk about. I'm out here doing my best, okay, and all I get is shit on. Okay, Aztec doesn't even know what he's shitting on me for, okay? He just wants to shit on me. It's fucked up, all right? It's fucked up. He doesn't even know. He just wants to do it. All right, we're gonna raid out, okay? Thank you so much, everybody, for coming to hang out. Who's online here? Who do we got? Let me see here. Oh boy. Oh, Bloom is on. Bloom is Evolution World of Sacred Device for the Dreamcast. Let's go check it out. Go say hi to Bloom. Tell him I said hi. And we will see you all next week for Pandora Hearts, and also Saturday, if you're interested in that, we'll be watching Familiar of Zero. So, bye-bye, gamers. Bye-bye, stream. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.